Hello guys, Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 639. Today with you, Disney Pixar movie, Elio, Little Girl Book release. Now, very catchy read, book, and Pixar movie. So let's read it out, shall we? So we got for us. It's written by, directed by somebody there, Ami Maria. Illustrated by Kenneth Anderson. Designed by Tony Farnside. Published by Gold Book New York release. Copyright 2025, already reserved. See here's by Disney. Anyway, see here's when the aliens started to say from the young boys and they're yeah, all that crap. But anyway, here we go. Aliens saw those anyways. Packed up his gear and went to the beach. Wow. Each day he hoped aliens would finally arrive to take him to outer space. What? No. That doesn't make any sense. Come on. He waited some more, and even if it meant spending more of his time alone. That doesn't make any sense. Come on. That doesn't make it. You think that doesn't make a Pixar movie? Come on. Next page, anyways. One even two boys named Caleb and Bryce. Good enough. Found Elio's spot. Bryce was introducing Elio's main radio. Okay? But when Caleb started messing with it, Elio got upset. Huh. The boys yanked the radio back and forth until the antenna poked Elio's eye. Ouch. Wow. Secretary you need from the nearby military base broke up into several. Elio knew he was in big trouble. This is heartbreaking, you know? Elio's aunt, Olga, working the military base. She was upset that Elio had gotten in the fight. Bad idea. She told him to wait until her office. But Elio stalked her in her meeting instead. And Elio's name, Gar Malik, believed that he was uncovering a message from outer space and waited to respond. Elio was impressed, difficult to know. But Elio was thrilled. Aliens were real. That's not real. Thank you. It was when the coast was clear, Elio recorded a message on Mac's computer and asking the aliens to pick him up. He has sent next page, anyways. After Elio and Olga got home, Elio professionally prepared for the aliens' arrival. But Olga had other plans. He would go to the summer camp and make new friends like that. Anyways, make new friends like that. Anyways, and stay out of trouble. Your life isn't up there, Elio. She said, it's down here. Thank you. It belongs on Earth. Thank you. Elio climbed the roof and gazed at the stars. He still believed the aliens were out there. You're in trouble, man. Anyways, he had never felt so alone. Really? You need to be with me, not the aliens. Thank you. The next morning, Elio dropped Elio off the camp carver. I don't know. Ugh. When he discovered something terrible, Carol and Bryce were there as well. Elio was trapped. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You two. You are bullies, you know? Next page. Anyways, the day passed and there was still no sign of aliens. Elio was about to lose his whole hope when the beam of light, you know there's aliens out there going, just run! Run! Thank you. Appeared, it began falling towards a giant spaceship. It's happening. It's really happening. Elio cried, nope, it's good. You gotta get out of there. Thank you. On board, Elio was greeted by a space supercomputer named Ooh. Huh? What? Anyways, She gave him the community disc, which controlled gravity, allowed him to understand alien languages. That does not make any sense to me. Sorry, so why? Are you kidding me right now? No. Next page, always. Then whatever the hell that is. Excuse my language, but I won't say it. Anyway, I have to say it. But Elio Elio to communiverse. Spectacular space city. The three alien ambassadors. Quinn have announced it. Sorry. Helltax and Tagman took Elio on the tour. Wow. Anyways, they even made him a new outfit. Wow. Difficulties, I know. The aliens have received Elio's message and believe he was leader of Earth. Get out of the alien force, thank you. That's what I'm asking. Next page, anyways. Elio wanted to prove that he was belong with the other leaders so he can stay in the communiverse. No way. He got his chance sooner than he expected. A warrior named Lord Gordon had threatened to destroy the communiverse, but he wasn't allowed to join. Elio volunteered to navigate with Gordon. Wow, Lloyd Space difference, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, but first, something needed to take Elio's place Earth. I'm gonna call it O's. So many O's. But ooh, what the hell does that mean? Anyways, use clay to create an exact copy of Elio. Wow, okay. Elio was ready for a job and stepped through the portal leading to Earth. Huh? Okay. Next page, anyways. A while later, nervous and Elio arrived at Griffin's ship, okay? The warrior was quick to anger and wasn't interested in peace in the communiverse or with Elio. Difficult to know. Elio was flying away to off Griffin's ship, something like that. As he searched for the escape route, it was tangled in a sticky web. It belonged to a huge toothy worm. Wow. You know it's stupid, right? Elio learned that it was warm as a kid as well. Kilia, the voice actress, you know. He was Gordon's son, Gordon. Wow. Oh, okay, the voice actor. Okay, makes sense. Gordon offered his help, Elio, something like that. Anyway, the pair left Gordon's ship and made it safely to the communiverse. Elio then told Gordon when he was told to return. Gordon only left communiverse in peace. Thank you. You are full of surprises, said Gordon. You have my vow. Okay. Difficult to know, but you have to do something. Next page, anyways. Elio and Gordon couldn't believe their plan had worked. Good enough. The difficulties, I know, man. Before Gordon had to return home, Elio took him on the tour of Communiverse. It wasn't the most fun they have ever had. Wow, okay. This is difficulties. I know, stop it. Anyways, not only were each other's best friends, but they were also became best friends. Why? Anyways, soon would be time for Gordon's go home. Gordon had arrived in the Communiverse. He had brought along Gordon's battle armor. Gordon was horrified. He had put it on. He would never take it off. He didn't want to be a warrior like his dad. Huh? Anyways, Elio had a plan using coin clay. He made a copy of Gordon. Gordon for Sesame Street, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, Gordon would stay hidden in one of the ships while other Gordon would take his place in the battle armor. It's real. Wow, difficult to know. It's just terrifying, you know. Let alone side things, you know. It's not gonna make any sense, folks, but you know. Anyways, next page. Anyways, we're almost done here. Elio brought over Gordon to Graham. Wow. But before long, Graham realized the other Graham was not his real son. Thank God that was over. Graham arrested the masters and began destroying everything in the site in search of Graham. Before he got to Elio, Questo opened a porch with earth, pushed Elio through it. Thank God that was over. Anyway, Elio splashed in the ocean, and Venom swam to the shore. He felt it didn't belong here, anywhere. Thank you, on the earth, and not alien side, but here. Thank you. And I heard someone nearby. It was Olga. So you had to figure out that other Elio was not her Elio. Wow. She was willing to do anything to get him back. Equally believing in aliens. Difficulties, it just didn't make any sense. So there you go. Just like Wizard of Oz 1949 movie. Next page, anyways. So there was a big commission at the base. The ship had arrived. Elio realized it was Goran's ship. Goran have accidentally activated the ships to go Earth and couldn't control it. Wow. Okay. Elio and August, when that snuck aboard. Goran was sick and needed to get back in the communiverse as soon as possible. Wow. Tough luck, everybody. Anyways, oh man. They launched in space. After a while, they heard a strange noise. Tap, 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 boom. The ship was jarred and shook, and it was plowed by debris. I pronounce this word, sorry. But it makes different sense. It's just mixed. It was mixed in the movie and the whole thing. I never saw it in theaters at the time things, but I'll have to make it all up. But anyway. Next page, anyways. Elio and Olga needed someone to guide them out of the debris field. They called Olga's employee Melbeck. Melbeck's one that genius worldwide network of operators came to their aid. Once the ship's path was clear, it speeded towards the Communiverse. Wow, that's good enough. When they arrived, Brian rushed his sixth son. Good enough. He ripped open his battle armor, revealing his true, warm form. Exactly my point for it. Anyway, and swallowed Goran in the web. Spiderweb, that is. Like Spider-Man. Anyways, Elio sighed in the relief, and Goran slowly regained his energy. Good enough. The aliens were grateful for Elio's bravery, and they agreed that he's proven himself he can stay in the Communiverse wherever he wants to. And that is a bad idea. Unfortunately to say, it's terrifying. So it's a sun revealing time. But, Anyways, and that's part of the last page of the book says this, okay? It was everything Elio has dreamed, but he realized there was something more important to him. This place is amazing, he said, but Earth is home. Yeah, it is home. Come on now, people. I didn't get a chance, but now I wanted to try. He walked over to Elga, and he held his hand with you. Call E.T. the extraterrestrial rip off different next. Farewell to his new friends, be here and Elga, return home together. Whether he on Earth or in the vast universe, Elga was now certain of the one thing, he wasn't alone. This is a Pixar movie, but this is a difficult way, so yeah. That wasn't the movie I was looking for. So that was a Pixar movie, Elio, the Little Girl Book release. That wasn't my book to read, so I'm sorry. I don't think it's a successful movie per se. People thought it was a good movie, and for me to criticize it, it's bad. I'm sorry, but it's terrible. That was the Bedtime Stories episode number 639. Hope you enjoyed. There's going to be another Bedtime Stories episode on a better book to read, which is about I'm a Frog of Elephant and Piggy book. written by Mel Williams, who also did Sesame Street at the time. Coming up next on Elio's from Such Quote content, we're going to do a Elio's Reacts episode on Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing by my good friend Matthew Davis and Matthew Davis Media. Now, my excuse me, I'm going to edit those two projects and making thumbnails and post on social media and other things like that. And I'm going to make reaction videos. And then, soon after this is over, I really need to get some sleep, because after this is over, I really need to get ready to upload this reaction videos, post on social media, and I'll get ready to do something. Plain and simple. Till next time, so just my baby, out. See ya.